Hey guys, Jared here, and do we have a Canadian story for you? Now it's funny to me because thankfully everyone ended up being okay for the most part, but we'll get to that later. Regardless, let's just get into it. A man from Red Deer, Alberta, Mr. William Gibb, 31 years old, was doing what most Canadians do and chilling inside of a Tim Hortons. Grabbing a cup of joe at our Timmy's, eh? So he goes inside to grab a coffee quickly and decides to let his two dogs go to the bathroom like any normal dog owner would. But then something really odd happened. I quote him saying, "I let my dog out quickly to go to the bathroom, and within less than 30 seconds, she starts crying out. So I went and saw something wrapped around her. I didn't even know what it was." Turns out the thing he saw wrapped around her wasn't a beaver or a moose. It's a cougar. Like a cat, but the ones that are bigger and live in the wild and can kill a human. But being an absolute beauty and fearless as anyone would be, or I hope so, if their dog was being attacked, Mr. Gibb took matters into his own hands. I went over and hit the thing in the head. It ended up being a cougar, and I thought, what the heck? He then realized his dog was severely injured, but at the same time had to fend off the cougar. He went on to tell Global News, "I scooped her up with my left hand, swung at the cat with my right. I tried to keep it away from me. I got a little scratch across the wrist, but it didn't do anything to me." Now thankfully Sasha, the victim in the situation, is expected to make a full recovery, but she is one tough cookie. It's being reported the husky suffered 2 large gashes to her chest, 4 puncture wounds in her neck, and some other cuts. After a successful visit to the vet, Gibb said she's a tough one. She's been pretty quiet, just recovering. It'll take her a few days to get back to her normal self. Well, here's to hoping Sasha does get back to her normal self sooner than later, and I'm happy to hear she'll be okay. Unfortunately for the cougar, it was located by RCMP officers who found it crouched in an attacking position and killed it. Reports claim this is the reason for killing the animal, and I don't know how vicious cougars really could be. I mean, I understand they're dangerous, but to the point where if you had a gun. More specifically, why couldn't they tranquilize it from a distance is what I want to know. If they saw it, why couldn't they just kind of walk away, shoot with the tranquilizer? I just don't like screwing with nature like that, but you know, people are people. The cougar got there somehow, and I understand it's for the safety of people, but like, come on bros, you could have just brought it back to like deep down into the wild. Either way, I want to know what you guys would do if you saw your dog being attacked by a cougar. Would you take matters into your own hands, or would you wait and call someone for help? Personally, I think I'd get involved somehow, some way, because if I were to call, well, my little pup wouldn't last very long against a cougar. Maybe I'd grab a stick, use my car. Actually, no, that might actually hurt my dog too. I'd figure it out. Thankfully, I've never been in that situation, but let me know in the comments down below what you would do. And on that topic, in the video we did about the suspicious package found at Trump Towers, Kitty Cat Awesomeness said, "When he said assassination of Trump, I kind of smiled." That's okay. It's like not a good thing. You shouldn't be happy if someone dies, but like, no, I take back what I said. You shouldn't have smiled. Michael White said, "I'm glad everyone was okay." That is something you should say, because that's a genuine love, man. We need more peace and love on the earth. Great comment. Aveline Stankovitz, or Aveline, really sorry if I mispronounced your name, said, "I love IO because they actually communicate with their fans instead of just being like everyone else and ignoring us." Yeah, I mean, like I always say to you guys, you're the reason why we could do what we do every day. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. We want to thank you guys for just being you and watching our stuff and watching our content. So, as always, thank you guys so much for being you. We got so many other channels. We have Inform Overload 2. We have IO Trends. The hosts actually all have their own channels as well. So you can check out all of those channels if you like us, if you like what we do here. See what goes on behind the scenes as well. And until then, guys, I want to wish you all a very happy and healthy new year, and we'll see you soon.